stay tuned to the end. There might be a little surprise in here for you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to share my August favorites with you guys. I did not get to share a July favorite, so I thought, you know what, let's just combine them both, and that way there I can have like a bigger favorite, although it's quite large, I'd have to admit. So let's jump into this by starting with hair care. So the first thing is a Redken product. This is the Redken All Soft Mega Conditioner and Shampoo. I had mentioned to you guys that I was not going to buy the liters, and then I had saw one of the ladies that I follow on Instagram at the Beauty Budget Collection. She had mentioned that she gets this every time and how good it was for her hair, and I was like, I wonder if it could be good for my hair. Guys, this shampoo and conditioner, if you have hair that's like kind of stubborn, where it just like feels like hay basically, not only that, it just kind of has a lot of static to it, it never lays flat, it always looks just frizzy. Try this out, because first of all, it makes your hair feel very, very soft, it smells really good, and it makes my hair nice and smooth and sleek looking. So I have been loving this so much. So, and these are two of the big ones, so I know I'm going to have them for a while, which makes me happy because I actually really love this one. I love the Alterna when I got it like that as well before, but this one, for some reason, it makes my hair feel much better than the Alterna, and Alterna is way more expensive. So I'm hoping that it's just a product that I can continue to use, but we'll have to see. Sometimes our hair changes and I have to switch it up, but we'll see. The next thing is another hair care product. This is the IGK. This is the Mistress Anti-Frizz Leave-In Conditioner. So I'm not sure if this is actually helping in combination, but I know when I use this after I shampoo my hair and just put a small amount of this into my hair does dry a lot smoother. I don't have to blow dry it or anything. It dries almost completely straight. I don't have to straighten it, which is amazing because I don't like to use heat tools on my hair all the time because my hair is very dry. So when it's very dry like that, I don't want to keep on damaging it. So by using the things that are already kind of leaving it nice and soft and sleek looking, I'm kind of like helping myself out a little bit by saving time and helping to save my hair so it's not being so damaged. So I really enjoyed this as well. This smells really good. Again, it leaves your hair nice and sleek. It just does a good job. It doesn't leave like a sticky residue behind or anything like that. It just feels really good in your hair. So I love this. Two more hair products. So the next one is from Olaplex. This is the Olaplex in number 3. This says it repairs, strengthens for all hair types. So basically what you do with this is you put this in your hair before you shampoo. You leave it in. So like you get your hair wet, you kind of towel dry it off, and then you leave it in for about 10 minutes. And then you shampoo and condition your hair. It's like a bonding agent, so that's going to help to strengthen your hair. I have noticed with everything that I'm using right now, my hair is actually starting to grow again, which is awesome because my hair, I cut it pretty short not that long ago. So it's starting to grow again, which makes me happy because I liked it longer, to be honest with you. Now that after I cut it short, I was like kind of missing it. I was like, man, I regret cutting it short because I really like longer hair. But now that I'm making it healthier by not using so many heat products on it and doing good things for my hair, I've noticed it's starting to grow longer, and which I think this is helping as well. This you can purchase at Sephora. You get, I think it's like $28 for this 3-ounce size. So it's a tiny bottle. Like, it's really small. This is 5 ounces. So as you can tell, it's just a small little bottle of product, but you don't need a whole lot. You just put a little bit in your hair, leave it in for 10 minutes, and wash it out with your shampoo, rinse it out with your conditioner, and it works really well. It does do a good job of helping to kind of grab onto everything that's good for your hair. I don't really understand the concept behind it, but I just know that it works. So I really enjoy that. And then of course, when I do use heat tools, my favorite thing is the Beauty Protector Protectant Oil. This smells so good. Oh my gosh, guys, this smells just like the Pure Sugar. Is that what it's called? Nope. What is it called? Something sugar. I can't remember. It's in the pink bottle. I have the perfume. I need to always grab that and have it with it so I know what it's called. But it smells like cotton candy, like candy-ish basically. So it smells very sweet. So I love the way this smells in my hair, and it's a good oil because it doesn't weigh my hair down. It makes it nice and smooth, and it protects my hair when I'm heat styling it. So all in all, a really good product. Now we're moving on to body care. So I have 2 things for body care. The first thing is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Guys, this smells so good. It has such a delicious scent to it, almost like to where you'd want to like eat it. Don't do that though, because it doesn't, well, this one doesn't taste as bad as the one that I have, the banana one, the Body Shop banana one. Oh my gosh, like if you get that in your mouth, it tastes terrible, but it smells really good. The banana one smells really good. But this one, I like it for like the summer months, which we're getting out of summer now, unfortunately. But when the summer months are in, it's really great because it does have a little bit of sparkle to it, and it kind of like hides imperfections on your legs. So I do have cellulite. I do have things on my legs that I like to kind of like smooth over a little bit. And I think this does a good job of like hiding it a little bit. It's kind of like makeup for your legs, but it's not really makeup. It basically just has a little bit of shimmer to it, but you're not going to look like you came off of Twilight. It just smells good. It has a little bit of sparkle to it. It's a really good product. As far as hydration goes, I don't think it's the most hydrating. I wouldn't recommend this like in the winter months. I don't think it's going to keep your skin super hydrated. If you want hydrating, go to this. This is the Hemps Milk and Honey Herbal Body Moisturizer. This is the Comfort and Nourish. So anything from Hemps I've noticed is really, really good for dry skin. My skin gets so dry sometimes where it starts to itch and kind of gets flaky, and it hurts, honestly. So I find that anything from Hemps does a great job for nourishing my skin, giving it back its hydration that it needs, and it smells good. So they have tons of different scents you can choose from. They do have different holiday scents. I think right now they have like a pumpkin one. So if you like pumpkin scented things, you might want to go check that out. But this one here is Milk and Honey, but I recommend checking out the Hemps line because it is really, really good for dry skin. Now let's move on to like skincare for your face. So the first thing we're going to start with, I guess, is what we cleanse with. So I use the Kate Somerville. This is the Eradikate Daily Cleanser. I don't use this all the time. This is like my, in between my Murad, I use this one. But the reason why I like this one so much is because I find that this one helps to clear my acne like really fast. Like I had some really bad acne breakouts on this side of my face and then on my chin. It was basically like a beard. It looked like I had a beard of acne going on my skin. And this really helped to clear it up. By cleansing my skin with this and then alternating with the Murad, I felt like it did a fantastic job. So I love this. And it's a very smooth, creamy cleanser and it smells good. So again, you guys know I am a scent fan. If things smell good and they like feel good on my skin, then I'm going to use them. So that was really good. The next thing I would use is, oh, I forgot another body care product. This is another thing that's really great for body care. So this is the Isle of Paradise. This is the light self tanning drops. This came in like one of my Sephora favorite kits, I'm pretty sure. So what you do with this is you put a couple drops of this in any moisturizer you're using. You can use it in your Boom Boom cream. You can use it in your Hemps, any lotion you want to use it into, and then it like self tans you. I find that this works really well because I don't think that I make as big of mistakes with it. And it goes into any lotion, so you can make it smell however you want to. You can make it smell like the Brazilian Boom Boom cream, or you can make it smell like a Hemps. You can make it smell like Victoria's Secret lotion. Anything you can possibly think of, you can put it into that lotion, and then you use it like you typically would for a self tanner. So I really like these drops. They're really, really good. I've used quite a bit of them so far, so I'm gonna probably have to end up purchasing another set of those because I really enjoy those. The next thing for skincare is toner. So the toner that I have been enjoying is the Ordinary. This is the Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. It's pH -3.6. I don't really know what all that means, but I just know that when I use this on my skin, I find that my skin looks smoother. And not only that, I feel like it just feels cleaner. So toners are not really a necessity, but I do like doing this because my skin, of course, you guys know, can kind of go haywire once in a while, actually quite often. So I like to use this to kind of keep my skin on track, so that way there it's doing a good job and making sure that it's smooth, making sure there's nothing left on my skin like after makeup and things like that. So I really enjoy this, and it's super affordable. So you can purchase this now at Ulta as well as Sephora. So if you guys are interested in the Ordinary, definitely check them out. Then the next thing that really helped my sunspots, my melasma spots that I had, was the Alpha Hydroxy. This is the Real Skin Results for Even Skin Tone. It's a dual action skin lightening formula. It's got hydroquinone and glycolic AHA in it. It's got 2% hydroquinone. So that's the key you want to look for. If you want to lighten a melasma, if you want to lighten dark spots, look for it to at least have 2% hydroquinone. If it has 2% hydroquinone or more, then it's going to help to lighten your skin tone. But I think without a prescription, you can only get it at 2%, but with prescriptions, you can get it higher percentages, of course. But this works really well for clearing up my melasma that I had, and of course some sunspots that were going on from after we did our cruise and everything. So this worked fantastic, and it's not super expensive. So I was like, it was between this and I think it was Kate Somerville, or was it Murad? I'm pretty sure it was Kate Somerville, maybe it was Murad. But either way, whatever one it was like $70 some, and this is only like $15. This works so much better. I don't know if it works better, but I know it works really well. So this worked well for me as far as clearing out my dark spots on my skin. So I really enjoyed that. Now we're moving on to makeup. We got lots and lots of makeup. So the first thing I want to talk about is a brush. This is the Tarte brush. I think it's just called a like a powder brush. This brush, guys, is so dang soft. Like, it feels like you're putting a bunny's little tail in your face. I love this for like putting powder all over my face. I don't typically put powder all over my face during like the fall and winter, but during the spring and summer, mostly summer, I will put a little bit of powder onto my skin, especially if I want to kind of like even things out or just kind of like smooth it out where it kind of looks like your skin is airbrushed. I find that if you put your foundation on, your blush and everything on, and then you put a little bit of powder and you kind of buff it in, it really makes your skin look almost airbrushed. I really enjoy the way that it looks, and I love this brush. This brush is beautiful. It's so, so soft. The powders that I've been using that of course I've been enjoying is the Guerlain. I got this from Costco. It was like 20 bucks. This is the Guerlain Meteorites, and this one here gives your skin almost kind of like a glow from within. So if you want that still to have glowy skin, you don't want to be completely mattified, this works really well. These are just the little pearls. I love this. And of course, since it was 20 bucks, I was like, how do you beat that? Like, these are very expensive if you purchase them at Sephora. So if you have a Costco, or if you have a Costco membership, should I say, go online and check out their makeup and their skincare stuff, because they do have high-end products sometimes. So definitely check them out and see what kind of deals you can score. The next thing is another powder that, oh my gosh, looks so good on my skin. I even like it under my eyes, believe it or not, because I think when I first got this, I didn't like it under my eyes. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect. First of all, it smells so good. It even has a little bit of a peach taste to it. So like if you happen to get a little bit of the powder in your mouth, it has almost like a sweet tart taste to it. So it smells fantastic. It looks really good on my dry skin. So I'm assuming it should work for other skin types as well. I really like this powder. I think it's excellent. I love the little sifter to it. It has this little part here you lift up, so you have the little peach little sifter right there. It just works really well for me. I love the way this works. And this one, I think it's supposed to be translucent. Is this translucent? Mattifying Sweet Peach Fig. I don't know. It doesn't say translucent. But I do know when I put it under my eyes, it almost matches my skin tone. Maybe it's just translucent. Maybe that's why I feel like it matches so well. But either way, it just really matches up really well, so it doesn't do any kind of like changing tones of your shade. Like if you don't want to brighten under your eyes, or if you don't want to brighten your skin, this is just going to basically mattify everything out a little bit, not a whole lot. I think it just gives your skin more of a soft focus effect. So I love the way it looks. Then the other powder, of course, you guys know I love, is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Setting Powder. This one's perfect for if you want to brighten your under eyes. I do have pretty bad dark circles, so I like to brighten under my eyes once in a while. So this is, well, not once in a while, quite a bit actually. So I like to use this because it does a great job for setting under my eyes, and it doesn't crease. It doesn't make me look older than I already am. It just does a good job. It sets your makeup and does what it's supposed to do and brightens it up a little bit. So I really enjoy this powder too. So I have 3 powders. That's why I say I got a lot. The next thing is something that I fell in love with that, I'll be honest with you guys, I thought for sure I was going to hate this when I tried it out in one of my Shop My Stashes. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. I've tried this before. I don't know how long ago it was, but it was a while ago. And I remember not liking it at that point. I remember thinking that the wand to it was a little too wonky for me. Now that I guess I've gotten a little bit better at mascara. I can't really say that because I think I still kind of am terrible at it. But this works so well for me because the wand is so small, is why I really like it. The wand is super teeny tiny, and I feel like it gives me a lot of length and a lot of volume. So I am really loving this formula and the wand to it. So I'm starting to like, I think I'm starting to like the more plasticky wands versus the more, what are those other ones called? Fiber wands? Is that what it's called? I don't know. But either way, I really like the plasticky style. So I think this worked really, really well for my lashes. So if you guys are like me and you used to hate it, maybe try it out again. See if you have a sample of it laying around or something. Because honestly, it's way better than I thought it was. So, and I gave away so many of those because I was like, it's not good. It's not good. And then now I'm like, what? It is pretty good. What the world? It's not pretty good. It's really good. The next thing that I've been loving is the NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. So I have been using this in exchange for my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I finished up one, like it got really old and like just wasn't working anymore. So I started using this one. Guys, I forgot how good this stuff is. This stuff is so good. It sets my lids so well that like you can't see anything underneath them. I do have some darkness that's usually up in the corner here, and then there's a spot right over here, and it covers it completely. I was like, what? and it's just so smooth, and it feels like you put nothing on, but it definitely sets everything down. I use it as a primer. I really don't know if I like it as a concealer anymore because I feel like it's a little too thick for me as a concealer, but as far as an eyelid primer, it's really good. Really, really good. Then we have the two foundations that I have been loving for this past month. One is the Urban Decay. This is the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. There is a way I like this better. Okay, if I go in directly with like my bare skin, then I don't really love this foundation because I think it's a little too drying for me. However, if I go in with the, hang on, I have to grab it. If I go in with the Embryolisse Lot Cream, if I go in with this first and then the foundation, oh, it looks so beautiful on the skin. It looks like skin, but like perfected skin, and it still does a good job of covering things up. So it's like, I don't know, it's just a really good foundation, but by itself, I feel like it's a little bit too dry. So there's like a kind of like, I love it, but you have to do certain things to make me love it. You know what I'm saying? So I really do like that foundation as far as the way that it looks on my skin, but I have to make sure that I'm really hydrated first because the Embryolisse Lot Cream is super hydrating. You can use this cream for like a couple different things. You can use it as a primer, you can use it as a makeup remover, and you can use it as a moisturizer. So it's like a combination of things. So I just really love that cream. That's like a makeup artist type of product. I'm pretty sure that that's where I saw it first, was like maybe, oh my gosh, who was it that I saw it from? I can't remember, but they were a makeup artist and they were mentioning how good this product is for like most skin tones, most skin types is what I meant, not tones. It's good for skin tones too, but it's mostly good for like different skin types because you can get like your dry skin, your oily skin. Everybody should be able to benefit from this primer is what the artist had said. If I could remember who it was, but either way, it's very, very good to use with the Urban Decay in my opinion. Now this one, I don't have to use anything with it. Like I could literally go barefaced with this one. Go bareback. This is the LC Micro Slick Foundation. Oh my goodness, guys. This looks so beautiful on my skin. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. It looks good for a long time on my skin. I can put this on in the morning and by nighttime as I'm doing my workout, which I don't work out till really late. My makeup still looks really good. So I love this foundation. The color I have is Sand. The color I have in the Urban Decay is 31NN. I think this one's a little light for me now. That's the other thing. I have to bronze up pretty good when I use that one. But this one is like the perfect skin tone. So I really love the way this foundation works. They sell this at Ulta. I don't know where else you can purchase it at, but I know Ulta has it. The next thing, speaking of bronzer, I have been loving 3 bronzers this past month because these are like 3 new to my collection and they're so good. Like I could probably literally clean out my bronzer drawer and be like, everybody else can go. You're dismissed. The first one is the Fenty Beauty. This is in Shady Biz. I love this one because the color to it looks absolutely gorgeous on my skin. It actually is what I have on my skin right now. I love the way it looks. It just gives my skin like an all over bronze look, but it doesn't look fake. I was like, what is that? I thought I saw something go past my window. I think it was my reflection of myself. I'm scaring myself here. But either way, this bronzer is fantastic. I love the way it blends out. I love the color of it. They have tons of different colors you can choose from. You can get more neutral tones. You can get more like bronzy tones. So I absolutely love this. The formulation to this is spectacular. I have no problems whatsoever blending it out onto my skin. It just kind of blends itself, honestly. It looks so good. The next one pretty much does the same thing. This is the Marc Jacobs. This is the Omega Bronzer in Tantric. So I love this one for pretty much the same reasons, and that the fact that the pan is so huge. This pan is ginormous. I think this color is absolutely amazing. I think this one's going to work really well for me as well in like the winter months when my skin's a lot more pale. Right now, the Fenty Beauty one, it looks so good with the skin tone that I am. This one looks good, but I think it's going to look even better in the winter months, which is going to be awesome because I've got tons of bronzer to work with, so I'll be able to feel like I'm on a Caribbean vacation all winter long. Who doesn't like that? The next one is the one that I was sent by Octoly. This is from Octoly and Lancome. They sent this to me complimentary. This is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, guys. I love this one because when I put this on, I feel like it gives almost like a light illusion effect to my skin. Your skin, it looks bronze, but it almost looks like it's glowing. It's like J-Lo. I'm like, what in the world? I think it's because they have these color combinations here I think that's what really helps to kind of give your skin that boost of glow. I absolutely love this one. This one is fantastic as well. This is part of their summer collection, so if you want to get this one, I don't know if they're going to have the same product as, and then just in a different packaging, I don't know, but right now this is their summer collection one. So if you want to try it out, I would definitely recommend picking it up or go swatching it or something like that. That way there you can kind of check it out for yourself. The perfume that I've been loving is the Kate Spade Live Colorfully. I am like almost out of this, guys. This is like such a fantastic perfume. It smells like summertime in my opinion. It's like the burst of happiness. They call it the Live Colorfully. I think it should be called the Live Happily. It's because I feel so happy when I wear this perfume. It just smells so, so good. It's one of those I put on and I feel like I should be wearing like one of those skirts that like when you twist it like swirls all around. That's what I feel like I should be wearing when I wear this perfume because it just makes me feel that happy. So if you guys have ever seen my clothing haul videos, when I get real happy and do those happy dances, that's how happy this perfume makes me. So it's really good. Then I have 4 lip products that I really love. The first one is something that I honestly thought I would never say that I love. It's from Kylie Jenner. This is in the shade Passion. I love this color. This is actually what's on my lips today. I think it's such a beautiful pink. It's like a pinky nude, but it's not too nude. It still has a ton of pink to it, so that's going to give your lips a little bit of, I don't know, not really effect, but just, I don't know, it's just beautiful. Can you tell what it looks like? I'm sure you probably can. You're probably like, it's not that fantastic, girl. It is. It really is beautiful. It doesn't move around a whole lot. It's a cream formula, but it stains your lips as well. So if you want to like put it on, leave it on for a little bit and kind of wipe your lips off so you don't really have much left at all on your lips, that's what I typically do because I don't like that slippery feeling. I can't stand any lipstick that has that slippery feeling. It has to have almost be a stain basically. So, and that's what this one does for me. It's fantastic. The other 3 that I've been loving is from my friend Lashes Tony XO. She had mentioned these and I was like, I want to try them out. These are the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lippies or whatever they're called. I have 3 different shades here, so I'm trying to switch them all so you can see them all together. So there's the shades that I have. These are fantastic. If you're looking for a lip product that's going to stay on your lips for a long, long time, this is going to stand the test of time. I have the shade 130, which is Self Starter. So here's Self Starter. It's a nice peachy nude. Then I have the shade Ruler, which is more of a mauve, like a deeper mauve. And then the last one I have is number 15, Lover. So there's this one. That one's just a basic, like a pinky nude. These are absolutely fantastic though for longevity. If you want something that's going to last on your lips through like your dinner, through like your dessert, through like your makeout session, they're going to last. They are so, so good. So I absolutely love those. If you guys have not tried those, definitely check them out. They are fantastic. The next thing is something that I was so surprised to love, to be honest with you guys. I've tried this before and I remember liking it, but I don't remember loving it as much as I did this past time. This is the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Full Coverage Concealer. So it's just a little concealer here. When they say full coverage, guys, like you only need like a little bit of this, but it's not like the It Cosmetics one. The It Cosmetics one's so thick you have to almost rub it out. It's like a little, rub it out. It's a little bit, the It Cosmetics one's a little bit more like a Vaseline texture. No, I don't even know what it would be called because you have to almost warm it up in your fingers in order to work it onto your skin. This one here comes out in the perfect texture. You just want to use a small amount though still to use on your under eyes, and it works so good. It's nice and hydrating, but it doesn't like get so hydrating that it starts to look cakey or anything under your eyes. It just looks fantastic under my eyes. So I was like, geez, you've been in my drawer that whole time? Why are you hiding for it? Because you're good. You're really good. No, that was very, very good, guys. If you guys like the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, I highly recommend checking that one out as well because I feel like they're not so the same, but they're so good. Both of them are so good that I honestly could switch out for either one now because I'm like, I love that. The next thing I have is from MAC. This is the highlighter palette that I have been loving. The reason why I love this is because it's got all the tones that I really want in a palette. Honestly, again, I don't really need all these other highlighters. If I find one that has every tone in here, it's got the more goldy tone, the more pinky tone, the more neutral tone. I love this. And you can build it up. You can build it to like really pigmented and have a lace. You won't have lace. You can have a nice glow in your skin, or you can like go like a little bit more subtle and have a nice just glow from within type of look onto your cheeks. I have it on my cheeks today and you can probably see it. I don't know, it just looks very, I don't know, beautiful in my opinion. I'm like, yeah, your skin looks good. Anyway, I really love this palette. This is called the MAC Hyper Real Glow palette. They have this at Ulta, which is where I purchased mine from. Then my brow product that I've been loving. This is like a really oldie but a goodie. I don't even know if you can purchase this anymore. I hope so, since I'm mentioning it. This is the Bodyography. It's called the Essential Expressions. It's like a brow product that has 3 different tones in one. You can mix and match. This one here works really well for like starting out your brow. I don't know, are you supposed to start it out darker or are you supposed to start it out lighter? I always start it out lighter and then make it go darker. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. But either way, this powder works fantastic because you can like mix and match, and they last on my eyes for a very, very long time. They're easy to blend out. They're just really, it's really good. Really, really good. And it's like the perfect tones. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. It's like the perfect tone. The next thing I've been loving is a cheek palette. This is the Benefit Cheek Leaders palette. This is the one that I purchased. My friend Kimberly sent me a gift card for Ulta and I purchased this palette. I had been wanting it for a while, to be honest with you, and then when I finally got it, I was like, oh, I love you. You're so pretty. So I love the Hoola bronzer. The Hoola bronzer is fantastic, and all of these in here I think are full sizes, so that makes it even more of a valuable product in my opinion. You get Tickle, you get Dallas, you get Dandelion, and you get California. I was like, does that say ballerina? No, it says California. So you get all these beautiful colors in here. So you've got your bronzers, you've got your highlight, you've got your blushes. So it's just a beautiful palette, and I love the Benefit packaging. I think their packaging is fantastic. My cheeks don't seem to eat these products off, which my cheeks do that to some products. So they do not do it to this. So very good. I have 4 eyeshadow palettes to share with you guys. I couldn't like narrow it down to one, I'll be honest with you guys. The first one is because of blendability. So this one is the Huda Beauty Nudes palette, or not nudes. This is definitely not a nudes palette. This is the Neon palette. So this palette right here blends out so effortlessly. It's almost like you put it on, it's like, whoop, done, whoop, done. It is so beautiful how well this blends out. My husband does not like these colors. He's like, oh my gosh, it looks like really weird, all that burnt, the bright oranges and stuff on your eyes, but I'm like, I'm wearing it for me, I'm not wearing it for you, so too bad. But anyway, I love the colors in here. I love how bright and bold they are. I think they come out with some beautiful eye looks using this palette. I love how easily they blend out. So this is a fantastic palette, and I like her little small palettes because I feel like you're still getting a good bang for your buck. So I really enjoy these. My friend Lashes Tony XO, I won this in one of her giveaways, so love that. The next one I've been loving is from Natasha Denona. This is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I was going to say sunset. This is the Sunrise palette. This is absolutely gorgeous as well. This one I think has really pretty color combinations. I think the color combination you can create in here is absolutely fantastic. That's why I love this one. And of course her quality is like up there. Like the quality to these shadows is so good. So this is another one I feel like is a fantastic palette. The one for like color, pigmentation, blendability, it has everything in my opinion, is this one right here. This is the Melt Cosmetics. This is the Impulsive palette. I love everything about this except for the packaging. The packaging is really bulky, like it's really thick, but this blends out so effortlessly. The colors are beautiful. The colors like are pigmented. They have no issues like blending. I have no issues with this palette whatsoever. They're just a fantastic palette. So for me, this, if I had to choose, this will probably be like my top one for the month. But oh my gosh, guys, this one is so good. This is one that I can feel like I'm going to be traveling with, because not only that, because the shadows are so good, it feels so sturdy. The packaging does. It feels like I'm holding a book. Like you could probably, yeah, you could probably like hurt somebody with this palette. So just be careful. The last one is another one that I feel like I had a lot of like warmer tone looks that I really love this month, which is odd. The last one is the Orb of Light. This is by Black Moon Cosmetics. The reason why I like this one, of course, is the color combination reminds me of Kat Von D, and I know not a whole lot of people really like Kat Von D right now. So this to me is like a good like palette to have in consideration of Kat Von D instead of using her stuff. I really love this. It reminds me of, oh my gosh, was it the Monarch palette that she had? Pretty sure it was the Monarch. So that's what it reminds me of. I love the color combination. I love the way these blend. I think they're really, really good. The only problem in this one is the black is not super, super pigmented. So if you want a really true pigmented black, you definitely look at Natasha Denona black, because that one's really, really good. But other than that, this palette is really good. So if I would say which one would I recommend you guys to get, the Melt one. The Melt one is so good. It is such a fantastic palette. I love everything about this thing. Like the colors, like I said, this is going to be perfect for fall. I think that's another reason why it's really calling to me, is because I feel like it's like a perfect fall palette, because it's got all these beautiful like fallish colors, and it's got these cool tones over here that are more like shimmery shades. I really love this palette. I think it's fantastic. So if you guys are interested in it, I would definitely go into Sephora and like swatch it and check it out, because I think it's a fantastic one. I don't think you can go wrong with it, but of course everybody's like makeup preferences are going to be a little bit different, so just go check it out and see what you think of it. But for me, it's fantastic. So that is everything that I have been loving for this past month. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of it, and I hope it wasn't too long. However, hang tight, don't leave. I have a giveaway. So for today, I have a giant box here. You guys probably saw this sitting in the background. It's really heavy. I have no idea how much it weighs, but it's very heavy. I'm not going to go through everything in here. I'm just going to open it up and give you guys a sneak peek. It is completely jam-packed full of skincare items. So if you guys are like me, I am a skincare junkie. So I have tons of skincare things in here for somebody to win. I figured this would be a good way to get you prepped and ready for the winter months, when we need to take a little bit more better care of our skin, because our skin's going to get a little bit more dry. So this is a giant box of skincare goodies, and if you're interested in winning it, all you have to do is 2 rules. You have to leave me a comment below and hashtag skin giveaway, and then you also have to go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram will be listed below for you guys, so it's in the description box. So if you follow me on Instagram and then let me know your Instagram handle, and then hashtag skincare giveaway, I think that's what I said. Yep, pretty sure. I'll have the rules below for you guys as well. But anyway, all you have to do is do that, and then this giveaway will end in 2 weeks from today. This is US only. I do unfortunately have to say that. I will be having some international giveaways coming up, but I just need to figure out how to do the shipping for those. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work out yet. But this is US only, so if you are interested in winning it, just leave me a comment below. Go follow me on Instagram and let me know your Instagram handle, and then make sure you use the hashtag that's in the description box below for you guys. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.